Oh, hey guys, Iron Mandrill here. In today's video, we'll be covering the pilot for possibly the greatest superhero cartoon ever made. Batman the Animated Series was created by Bruce Timm and Eric Radomski. Bruce Timm also developed it alongside Paul Dini, and the series was heavily influenced by the Tim Burton Batman movies. Batman the Animated Series is arguably the best depiction of Bob Kane's and Bill Finger's Caped Crusader. The Dark Knight was voiced by the legendary Kevin Conroy. Every Batman needs a Joker, and Conroy's Batman was played off perfectly by Mark Hamill's Joker. Unfortunately, but understandably, Mark Hamill is probably done with the role. Shortly after Kevin Conroy's passing, Mark Hamill was quoted from an interview with the Empire stating, "They would call and say, they want you to do the Joker, and my only question was, is Kevin Batman? If they said yes, I would say, I'm in. We were like partners. We were like Laurel and Hardy. Without Kevin there doesn't seem to be a Batman for me."
Without Batman, crime has no punchline.
While I could sing its praises all day, this video is about how it came to be rather than how great it is. But seriously, this show is fucking amazing. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. Turn off my video, throw it on Max. Of course the best streaming service has the dumbest name. Yeah, I said it. Max is better than Netflix. Anyways, back to the topic of the video. Batman the Animated Series creators Bruce Timm and Eric Radomski created a pilot with Lightbox Animation to help ease any concerns that Warner Brothers may have had about the show. Timm designed and drew all the characters, and Radomski drew all the backgrounds. Warner Brothers ended up giving the show the green light before the pilot was even finished. However, they loved it so much that they hired the inexperienced animators to produce the series. Now let's take a look at the pilot. However, before we put it on, it's worth noting that this is not the original soundtrack, but the main theme of the series, as the original soundtrack was replaced when the pilot was officially released. Pretty awesome, right? Now, if you are familiar with the series, you will probably recognize some of the visuals. That's because the pilot reworked a lot of this into the intro of the show. Originally, this video was supposed to have the intro to the Batman animated series in it, but unfortunately, Warner Brothers has it copyright claimed. Anyway, if you want to better understand the video, go ahead and check out the Batman animated series intro on another video or on Max. If not, you can still understand the video, but it would definitely be helpful. Anyway, rant over. Back to the video. Let's take a look at some of the similarities. It has the same theme song, but we explained that earlier. Batman confronting some petty crooks on top of a building? Check. Batman giving said crooks a menacing stare? Check. Batman beating the living shit out of the crooks? Definitely check. And the police showing up at the last second? Check. Now let's take a look at some differences. The pilot starts with Batman gliding in, whereas in the show intro it starts with him in the Batmobile. There was originally 3 crooks, and now there's 2. Also, Batman doesn't get hit at all in the second time around, where in the pilot, one of the crook lands some haymakers on him. Also, Jim Gordon is not with the police this time around. And the pilot was missing that iconic lightning strike at the end. But in my opinion, by far the best change from the pilot to the show opening is the removal of the goofy bullet dodging animations. Like, I know Batman's a ninja and is known to dodge gunfire pretty often, but he just looks so janky in these frames. I mean, look at him! However, the show intro is missing my favorite part of the pilot, where Batman taps the one crook on the shoulder and then punches the shit out of him. It's hilarious. I really like them both, but if I had to pick just one, it would have to be the show intro. It's just a cleaner, more polished product than the pilot, and that lightning shot at the end is just icing on the cake. One of the best intros for one of the best shows I've ever seen. Please go watch if you haven't seen it yet. You won't regret it. Well, that's a wrap for this video. If you liked what you saw, subscribe for more content. If you didn't like what you saw, hopefully you at least enjoyed watching Batman kick some ass. Have yourselves a superb day. I'm Batman.